Good morning. We are at the zoo, the Berlin Zoo. They claim to be the largest in the world. According to Google, they're actually the 26th largest. So I don't know what kind of tomfoolery is going on there. I don't trust them. I don't trust them. But they have some nice fish so far. So it's good. If I play the reflections right, it kind of looks like I'm in the tank, don't you think? My dad is a big map person. He's actually a navigator in the Air Force, loves maps, cartography, all that stuff. So whenever we go anywhere, he has to fully plan out how everything's gonna go down, which things, exhibits we're gonna hit first and all that. My sister stole his map though, and he's going a little crazy. I'm not sure he can handle being mapless for the zoo. He can't help it. He found a map.
Stab on the bridge!
Dude, these antelope have a way nicer house than I do. It's not fair.
That's wild.
Let's have a moment of silence for Harambe. Leaving the zoo now, heading to, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it, the second largest department store in Europe though. I've gotta say, I have not seen any lederhosen yet. I'm severely disappointed. Isn't that what all German people wear? It was pretty much like every Bloomingdale's or any other department store I've ever been in, just the usual fancy shops. Not that impressive, but it's cool. Heading to get some food now. I am starving. Don't really know where we're headed, but hopefully gonna find some good food along the way. So we have a special edition story time right here, brought to you by me and my sister.
Anyway, moving on. Good talk.
So free water is pretty difficult to get in Europe. So we went down to the fitness center here, which has free filtered and chilled water, Lux. And on the way up, we decided to investigate why the 7th floor here has way fewer rooms than the rest of the floors. Once we got up there, we saw, oh, it's just a little bit short of a hallway, no big deal. But we realized at the end of the hallway was a little stairwell. And we thought at the other end of the hallway had a nice window out. Does this stairwell have a nice window out too? So we went in, saw it wasn't that great. It had some stairs up to the roof, but the door was locked. So we tried to get back into the hotel, and the door to the stairwell is locked. But okay, so we go down a floor, and it's locked too. We realize, oh well, maybe we have to go all the way down to ground level to get out. We go all the way down, checked every door. They're all locked. We get into the ground, and the ground door is locked too. Now we have a problem. We are completely locked inside the stairwell. This is like some like Rapunzel in the castle type of stuff. We are completely locked in the stairwell. The only way out is to set off the fire alarm. And we're like, that would not be good.
Literally everyone would have had to
That would not, like, we'd have to evacuate the entire hotel. It'd be all our fault. Ugh. What we realize is that every window on all the floors above the ground floor are all unlocked, and they open all the way. And so we go up to the next floor, and I'm like, wait, if I jump out of this window, what's the likelihood of me not breaking my legs? And we're like, well, we don't really have an option. This is the only way out of here. We could try to call for help, but the German-English translation and where we are is like pretty difficult. And so I start climbing out the window, and I realize there really isn't any good place for my hands to hold on. I'd have to jump from the second floor to the ground. And I realized I could lower my sister. I could lean over and put my arms down and lower her out of the window, and she'd only fall like 4 feet instead of I would have fallen like 15 feet. And so I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
It was
and
like
then
7 feet.
7 feet. She says 7 feet.
Like it was the whole doorway.
The whole doorway? We'll show you a picture. And then, so I give her my shoes. My shoes had some more cushion. And I'm like, we'll show you a picture of those too. We'll show you a picture of those. And I'm like, you realize if something happens to you, I will never be able to live with myself. And she's like, nothing's gonna happen to me.
It's fine, it's Spider-Man.
And so I leaned all the way out. I was hanging way out of the window, and I lower her down, and we didn't die.
I jumped out of the window.
She jumped out of the second floor window of the Hilton.
When I hit the ground, I was shaking. I was so scared. I literally laid down on the city like street sidewalk floor. I was so scared, and like my heartbeat was up, and I literally like my eyes started tearing up. The terror, it was real, man. Okay, it was real.
I was like, get up. I need to know that you can walk. Get up. And she got up, and she was fine. And then she just opened the door so I could go in, and we survived. I'll add on that we didn't have our phones.
We didn't really think this through.
Yeah, we really didn't think this through. We didn't have our phones at all. We had no way of contacting anyone in the outside world other than yelling really loud.
Doggo. Sorry.
But I don't know if that would have worked. So I hope that entertained you. Certainly got the heart rate going. I ran 5.5 miles already today. I thought I got my cardio in, but that was nothing compared to this. So I hope that's it for today. This is our last night in Berlin, doing a little traveling tomorrow. Guess where we're gonna be tomorrow night? You guessed it. If you guessed Bratislava, Slovakia, which I kind of doubt you did. I have a feeling you didn't guess that. It's okay. It's okay. That's where we're gonna be. Good night. Subscribe if you want more craziness from Europe. And yeah, I really just can't think clearly right now. Good night, fam.